Warning, this game is rated M for mature. The commentary will likely not reflect this rating. However, you should still be aware of it yourself. Ninjo the Enlightened Gamer here. Welcome back to welcome back to Ninjo X Paragon of Fable, the Lost Chapters. Last time we opened our first demon door, and I said we were going to get started on the first real quest of the game. Before I do that, I do have one thing that I want to do really quick. Well, a couple of things. Once this actually loads, we'll be able to get started. Wasn't that bad of a load time. There's no music or anything to talk about because we haven't started yet. Okay, so I'm going to go to my wrong one. We're gonna go to items, potions, and use this elixir of life. Now, the elixir of life is a full heal or a full restore item. So it's really good to save, but I just like to use mine right away so that I can just take advantage of having more health. Maybe it's foolish, maybe it's not. I'd rather... I don't normally have much of a need for healing items as they're pretty abundant in this game. Okay, there's the silver key chest, which reminds me we're also going to be getting our first silver keys in this episode, which is what I wanted to check on.
Boy there.
There's a lot of guards around the guild all of a sudden. Okay, here is the merchant of the guild.
You've come to the right place.
First, we're going to sell the yew crossbow. He won't accept the iron longsword. Let's see if we can buy anything. First, items. I was worried about that. See, one thing that we will need for sure in order to get all the silver keys is a fishing rod. And because I've never really cared much for the fishing mechanics in this game, I've never really paid attention to when you get it, when it becomes available. Well, we sold our yew crossbow.
Full of quests, things
I don't really like the crossbows just because I personally prefer to be able to control my firing rate rather than having consistent powerful blows that are consistently slow. One other thing I like to do, it's just an aesthetic. Okay, hang on. Is I like to wear my hooded apprentice outfit around. I just think it's a bit more mysterious. And it's a personal preference of mine. Before we grab our... I guess we might as well grab our first quest on the way. The Wasp Menace. And you can see there's a couple of the lost chapters quests here that we are nowhere near ready to take on. We're going to kill some wasps and save some peeps.
Been in the wars, Guildmaster?
And there is something special you can do to earn extra rewards when it comes to taking quests in this game. Just gotta load the screen and I can show you.
Remember, following the gold markers on your map will lead you to your quest objective.
I guess it's not gonna let me do it for the first quest.
Attacking the picnic area! Follow me!
But after this, you can choose to take a quest and boast. Where you can do things like take the quest without any armor, or without any weapons, or
Follow me!
in other ways that make it more difficult.
Snot bag! You know nothing of the world! Hey! Oh, hey! Over here!
In just a minute, guy. This is the first silver key. You can't miss it. We have a silver key now.
I used to be someone, you know.
We're gonna handle...
Hey! Over here!
Let's handle this.
There's maggots crawling out of him.
Used to be an adventurer like yourself, but look at me now. Begging to survive and getting bullied by this brat all the time.
He must have took an arrow to the knee.
You must be able to get rid of him.
All you need to do to get rid of this guy is create some odor.
Oh, to have a sword again. I'd gut you where you stand.
Ah, you're as bad as that stinking beggar. I'm out of here.
Ha ha ha! Funniest thing I've seen in years.
Pretty funny,
You've
I
earned
know.
my thanks, hero. I'm sure you'll make many friends in your travels. Perhaps we'll meet again, hero.
Perhaps. Just a small thing.
Hey, over here!
Yeah, I know. Come on, let's go.
Hurry!
Let's go to the picnic area.
Please, you've got to save my friends.
You don't have to actually save anybody in order to finish this quest. You just have to kill off all the wasps. It's a pretty simple quest. But I prefer to save as many as possible. Get a little reward, get a little renown and a little gold.
Help me, please! Thanks for saving
Wasps
me.
are among the
I'm gonna
weakest
tell everyone
enemies in the
about
game.
You saved my life! Thank you so much! Wait till everyone hears about this!
By saving them, it looks like you get a little bit of gold, a little bit of good points. But if you thought it was over that easy, it's still pretty easy, but it's not that easy.
Strike down the wasps.
The big wasp,
Bow may prove useful against the wasp queen.
the wasp queen is not vulnerable to melee attacks.
But they are no match for your weapon.
Come on, we can do this.
With progress learning combat multiplier.
Yay! We are the victor. That's right. I'm the best. I killed a bug.
Who's this one then?
And we earn our first trophy by doing this. Trophies can be used. You can basically use your trophies to brag to people about the things you've killed and earn extra renown. It's not really necessary, at least not that I've ever seen of it. But it's still nice to have. And auto-saving the game.
You've received a new quest card.
Wow, we haven't even been going for 10 minutes. It's amazing how much faster these games go by whenever you're actually not doing the tutorials. Not that I mind tutorials, because we're all noobs at some point, and there are those who have never played a game before.
Maze is looking for you. He waits for you in the Barstone Tavern.
I need a fishing pole because of silver keys. You guys will see what I mean later once I find it. You know, I do know at least one area that will give us a fishing pole, now that I think about it. But it's way later in the game. Welcome to Bowerstone. This is essentially the capital city of Albion, the world that Fable takes place in. Bowerstone has strict rules about holding weapons, so the guards will take our gear from us when we come into the town.
Oi! You're new here, aren't you?
Why, yes, I am, sir.
We have some rules round here that you need to know about. Bowerstone is a peaceful town. I'll have to confiscate your weapons for now. There are shops, inns, lots of different people, games, all kinds of things. Why not pay the tavern a visit first? It's the building in front of you, just up the road from here. Oh, and keep an eye open for Lady Grey. Treat her with respect. She is the mayor, after all. Have a look around and enjoy your stay in Bowerstone.
Don't go breaking any laws.
Those who don't deserve respect, I typically ignore. No.
Well done. You got them.
Hang on. And it's funny, once you start to gain a little renown, people will start talking about the quests you've completed. He was just talking about the wasps there. Melee weapon. Yes, we're wielding our iron katana.
Hello. You're sure to find something to suit you?
I still can't I don't care. Whatever. Whatever.
Here, Maze is in the tavern. He's quite a man, is Maze.
This is just a simple clothing shop. But that reminds me. I forgot about this. I almost always forget about this. Our second silver key is on this balcony over here. I guess. I don't know if I actually have it written down as my second, but that's the second one I'm getting. I'm just kind of meandering around town. It's funny, you can get in these guys' ways and make them drop their boxes, but it doesn't really cause any problems.
Hero, I see.
In fact, they seem to like it.
Yeah.
Over here.
There's the tavern, there's Maze.
Been enjoying all the attention, have you?
A little bit.
Yes. I heard about your encounter with the Wasp Queen. Most of Bowerstone is talking about it. But, you shouldn't let that kind of thing go to your head. Anyway, that's not why I called you here. You see, there are dark forces gathering that put your giant insect to shame.
Of course there are.
Tell me,
I'd be disappointed if there
how
weren't.
much do you remember of the night I took you to the guild? Of the raid on Oakvale?
Considering
Not
it happened
much,
2
I
days
would
ago in real time, a
A
lot.
most terrible night. I thought those bandits had killed your whole family, and that you were going to be next. But it seems there may have been another survivor. Your sister. I'm afraid it's only a rumor, and there's no way to be certain yet, but I thought you should know. And for pity's sake, boy, make sure you replace that basic equipment while you're here.
Okay, despite what Maze just told us, this is not the time to be replacing your equipment unless you want to start building your character in an unusual way.
Do you chase chickens?
That's right. Who's calling me? Who's calling me? Is it you?
Quick! Follow me!
Okay, Miss Squeaky. This will open up a side quest line that's going to take us forever to finish. It's not worth the rewards, but because it's such a lengthy side quest,
Sky is really pretty.
I feel like I should do
Oh,
it.
woe is me. My son is poorly. It's me
That's
boy.
a weird name.
My poor little boy. We were on a picnic at Lookout Point when he found these strange mushrooms. The witch in Bowerstone Key says we shouldn't worry, but she needs more of the mushrooms before she can cure him. I would find them myself, but I need to look after Aldi. Please, could you help us?
Yeah, this is a really long side quest line.
This way! Follow me!
I did follow you.
All right.
Bowerstone is a good hub for the early game for you to find decent shops and equipment and stuff. It's just not the best for late game. If I can actually speak with words, that would be fantastic. Remember this circle for much later too, because this is another lengthy side quest line that we can't start yet. Now I need to find the witch in the Bowerstone Key. Always thought that was Quay. Maybe that's just my American showing though.
No, don't tell me. You were sent here by an irritating young lady, the one with the comatose kid. Don't look so surprised. I am a witch, you know. I read tea leaves on Thursdays. Besides, you're not the first fool she sent my way. Find me 4 blue mushrooms, and I can brew up an antidote. But there's no hurry. The stuff won't kill him. The little tyke's probably having the time of his life.
Drug references. Yeah, the blue mushrooms do what Mario's red and white mushrooms do in the real world. They cause you to hallucinate and apparently also pass out and go comatose. But we have lots of stuff to do here in Bowerstone. As you can well see, this is why I've been saying that this is going to be a lengthy Let's Play. You can fight and even kill in Bowerstone if you're evil, but the lack of weapons means you're probably going to want to wait until way later in the game to do it. And this is our first example of a house that we can buy. $1,500 gold. Yeah, cannot afford it. We're gonna go to school.
What's going on? He's cool. Chicken Chaser. Stupid name. Stupid hair.
That's not nice. Basically, what they keep on calling us Chicken Chaser. That's the default title that we're given. As soon as I have a little bit more cash, which actually I might now that I killed the Wasp Queen. I think I hit the wrong. Yeah, I keep on hitting start when I mean back. We have 721. That should be enough for a new title. We don't really need any new equipment yet. But I also, more important than the title, we got to get ourselves a new do. Okay, we can get a goatee or that weird beard. I'm gonna wait until we get better beard options available.
You needed at Orchard Farm.
Yeah, they keep on nagging me about other quests I can do. And because this game does follow a day and night cycle, there are certain stores that will only be available at certain times of the day.
Chicken Chaser, I believe.
Yeah, I think we need to change that title since the beard I like isn't available yet.
Have a good stay.
There's the intro to Cullis Gates. They basically allow us to fast travel. But we can also use our guild seal to fast travel, but only back to the heroes. Well, we can use the guild seal to fast travel as well. Wow, this has been a bit of a dull episode. We killed the Wasp Queen at least.
Ah, now this one looks promising. Oh, hello. You must be the kid Maze is always talking about. Can't imagine what he sees in you. Still, I suppose Maze knows best. But where are my manners? I'm Briar Rose. No doubt you've heard of me.
Nope.
No time for autographs, I'm afraid. I have to get to Knothole Glade for an important mission. Speaking of which, if you came for a quest card, all the best ones have gone already. I'm sure the guild can find you something to do, though. I hear the kitchens need cleaning.
You'll learn to respect me in time, Briar Rose. Anyway, we have a couple of keys, but what I really came back here to do is change the title, which unfortunately means another loading screen. There's a lot of these in this game, I'm sad to say, but at least they're not too bad in terms of how long they take.
Chicken Chase, you've come to the right place.
Okay, let's get a, let's get a decent new title. You see he overcharges us a little bit for each one, but it's not too bad of a gouge. Oh, you could call yourself Arseface. That's a lovely name to have. It's even worse than Chicken Chaser. I guess we're gonna become the Liberator for now. And I have no money.
My cousin says Orchard Farm's got some weird goings on. Interest you in something?
I know it might seem like that's a huge waste of money, but trust me, you will thank yourself in the long run if you do that sooner than later.
Choose your path wisely, hero. An Orchard Farm quest awaits.
The Orchard Farm quest will be our first chance to choose between good and evil for our character, as far as quests go. Where most story quests, you'll only have the one real option, and multiple ways of going about achieving that end. I'm just gonna talk to the green dot out here. Those normally signify important people or quests.
Remember, stay legal.
The tour is now heading for the servants' quarters.
Oh yay, it's a tour. Just what I always wanted.
Please.
I'd like a cold drink, please.
Well, I guess there's no time like the present. We might as well get this started since I have no money. And we can level up the next time we visit the Heroes Guild. Help the guards defend Orchard Farm from a bandit assault, or help the bandits to help the bandits to the crates and cover their backs while they steal them. Evil gets you 1,000 gold, 400 renown, and you can take boasts for this quest. Or helping the guards gets you 750 gold, significantly less, renown 400, and still 5 boasts. Also, it's a bit easier of a quest to protect the bandits, to attack the farm. But I can't be the liberator if I'm gonna be killing people. Well, I mean, I have to kill people because it's Fable, but we're gonna go on ahead and protect Orchard Farm. And we're gonna boast. Because boasting will allow us to increase the amount of money we get for finishing the quest. And considering we have no armor right now,
There is an important quest card at the guild for you.
see? No protection doesn't get us much, but we might as well.
That's my man!
Ugh. I don't know if I'm ready to protect the guards yet.
That's my man!
But I think we can protect the property. Hopefully I don't bite off more than I can chew here.
Yes! I hope you can do what you said.
When the quest starts, the boasts will take effect.
Hey!
These guys will be important way later in the mushroom quest. Well, let's go on ahead and head off to Orchard Farm. This is more like our first real quest. I don't know how long I'm gonna go for. We might not finish this quest in this episode.
So you're going to be doing some work down at Orchard Farm, are you? I knew that was your true calling. I saw Lady Grey set the opposite quest in the guild yesterday. Maybe I should pick it up. I hope you've been practicing. You'll need all the experience you can get to beat me. See you later, farm boy.
See you later. Whisper.
Simple when you know how.
You're welcome.
Compliments of the day to you, sir. Nice to see you again, sir.
Unless you're evil, it's always a good idea to save bandits because, to save traders from when you can, because who knows what items they're selling.
That was stupendous.
Why, yes, it was.
Easy.
Even though we can't see worth squat right now, it's not that bad because of the mini-map over there in the upper right.
So you're the one they call Liberator, eh?
Simple when you know how.
Okay. Only one left to go. And I prefer to take him down with the bow when I can because, well, reasons. I like getting skill experience a bit more than... Much like the Elder Scrolls games, or so I'm told, because I haven't really delved into the Elder Scrolls games that much myself. The Fable series gives you experience based off of how you fight. So if you do a lot of melee combat, you'll get melee experience that's hard to assign into being a ranged character. Or a skill-based one. Or a will-based one. Oh! We get a third silver key just at the end of this episode. And I guess with Orchard Farm on the horizon, quite literally, this is as good a place as any to end this sucker. Until next time, I've been Ninjo X the Enlightened Gamer. As always, stay enlightened. Hello, Ninjo X here. Thank you so very much if you've made it this far in the video. I appreciate your new or continued support greatly. However, if you want to increase your support, you should consider subscribing if you haven't already, or check out some of my other content on this channel via the annotated links on the screen, which will take you to my most recent Let's Play, my current side Let's Play, and my vlogs playlist. 3 things that I do on this channel. If you are from Lionhead Studios and you're checking this video to see if it should be taken down, please, I strongly encourage you not to. I will not monetize any of these videos containing your music or your images. I do have a tip jar on my channel, but that is purely for my commentary and purely extra if my fans should so consider supporting me further than is beyond what I would require them to. The tip jar is not a necessity. It's purely extra. And though they will be rewarded with inside information for leaving tips, it's not a requirement. Anyways, until next time, as I've already said, stay enlightened.